On the live line with us this morning, cybersecurity analyst and director for the Institute for Homeland Security, cybercrime, Chris Copeland, with us once again. We've talked about those scammers, things that they're doing at service stations, especially to grab your credit card number when you think you're just pumping gas. But wait, they're going high-tech. Chris, they're going Bluetooth now? How do we protect ourselves or detect that that's even happening?
Well, there's actually a number of ways to protect. The first is don't use debit cards. Debit cards are notorious for PINs. It's direct line to cash. It's a lot harder to stop. If you're going to use it, if you're going to pay the phone, use a credit card. Specifically, check to see if your bank uses a encrypted PIN. A lot of chip and PIN cards are coming out now. So utilize them if you have that available to you. Because it's a lot easier to stop those charges than it is to stop a debit card. You can also, there's a number of detectors that businesses can buy, as well as consumers can buy, that can detect Bluetooth. Of course, everybody kind of uses Bluetooth, so it's going to kind of go nutty, but you can detect whether or not Bluetooth is being used at the pump. The thing to remember here is that the aspect of Bluetooth isn't necessarily that it's capturing it wirelessly. It's that the people who are stealing this information can download it wirelessly without ever having to touch the pump a second time.
Oh, I see. So the idea is it's not necessarily happening in real time, but they could literally pull up to a pump a couple of rows away and fill up their car while they're downloading all that information.
Yeah, or they could be sitting in the parking lot having a hot dog. It doesn't. Bluetooth is between 10 and 20 meters, so a max of about 30 feet. Between that distance, they can access that information. They want to get as many cards as possible, so they tend to do this a lot. They go to one gas station to another or one business to another, and then just let it compile that information, and then they'll come back and capture it.
Chris, I was trying to think of, as we go through this gas pump scandal after scandal, are there other areas that people need to be aware of as far as where this could happen? Obviously, that's an easy target because they're not always monitored. I'm thinking, like, for instance, from an ATM position.
So ATMs are a common position as well. I don't personally use ATMs because it's too easy to do that. But even the walk-up pay at the cash register, where they have you slide your card, a lot of those can be skimmed. So one of the things I do is I just check what I'm skimming and just check what I'm sliding my card on. I wiggle it, see if it comes off very easily. If it does, then I'm not going to use that. And then I'm going to call the law enforcement. But that's one of the ways you can do it. If it looks like it's fake, if it looks like it's a little offset, wiggle it and see if it comes off. A lot of times they will.
Are they doing any better? Again, this is me being vindictive. You just want to see these people pay. Are they having any luck with, outside of using these security efforts that you're telling us about finding and prosecuting these people?
So unfortunately, they do capture some, but they're so intertwined with organized crime and with, honestly, with Eastern Bloc countries in terms of Russian hacking, that it's very difficult to prosecute. One person may install it, they may capture that information once or twice, and then the device may be taken down, but by then that person's moved on.
Wow.
FBI and Secret Service do have, both groups have groups that will go out and do this. They'll go out and investigate it. But, prosecution is what it is. You got to find them before you can prosecute them.
Right. We had a number of people that were allegedly involved in a ring here, and they were all from out of state and some from out of the country. And like you say, getting them all rounded up, and even if you prosecute them, where the money ultimately ends up, those aren't the people that are getting prosecuted.
Right. And take one off, two more will take their place because it is so lucrative.
Yeah.
That is Chris Copeland with Fox News Radio cybersecurity analyst. A pleasure. Thanks for your time this morning.